You don't have to go into the main hair first, 90 degrees, and then you twist 1/4.
This one, she got hers done somewhere else, and then I fixed the hair strokes and stuff on it. But they took her tail down really far on this one side right there, up through there, and I covered it up. I did some color correction and covered it up. But she peeled all of her scabs off in 5 days. She peeled them off herself. Yeah. And then filled her eyebrows in with black eyeliner because she had somewhere to go. I was ready to kill her. I was ready to kill her.
You have to be patient on a healing process. Nobody can skip that healing process, right? You see anything from there, Anisha? Anisha, you see anything from there or no?
I can see. You are here.
Yeah, we have to erase a lot, but we cannot get away from her natural.
Here's one of my girls' work. Some of the girls that I work with. Here's one of her work. Really nice. They do an excellent job.
Did you guys focus or no? From right there. See the frame for her? Now, see this side? It's already numb. So you don't numb that side until like you're almost done this side. Take like 5 minutes for the tap 45 work. So you always numb one side and leave the other side alone. So you see this side? I got the microblading first in ombre. Then I'll do backward, okay? How are you? Good, thank you.
Just the process. Yes. Do you prefer to do the ombre with this machine? Or do either one?
Any machine is work, but I like this one because I can create more powder effect on this one.
Wow, what's the difference with this one and the other one?
I feel like more powder. I mean, like for more power on this machine. Some machine I like to do, for example, if I do eyeliners, I do different speed. I use some machine, you know, like lips also. It so depends like your techniques, how you feel, and how you want the eyebrow look. If you want to look like more powdery effect, or you want to look like more solid in color. So this machine create more powdery effect, like not completely solid make color.
Right.
You see, it took the color right away. With the hand stroke I give for you in the class for the hand stroke machine, you can use the. I like to use the machine for lip tattoo and hair stroke. That's why I named the machine. But any machine, you can give me any machine. I can do different techniques on any machine.
Yeah.
But to get the refer, like how the work look, I would like to get some machine to do different techniques.
Yeah.
First, the needle is different machine get different effect also. And the power supply for each machine is different.
Go ahead and sit back for me. Well, she puts that numb on. Some people say it burns. It does for a couple of seconds. The numb will burn for a few seconds and then it stops. So if somebody put that on, if somebody says that burns, it's normal.
It took like 30 seconds for
Yeah.
this numb is burn gone away. Oh, it's okay, close. It's time to numb this side because you're done with the ombre.
I always wondered how you could see the comments without having the phone.
Oh, I working. I cannot answer.
That's pretty neat.
Whenever I'm done with one videos and then I look back and then I see the next video, I see what they asked and then I can answer on the next video most of the time. So you have to slow, raise up, and hair strokes. You do hair stroke, you go very slow. You have to hear the noise of scratching sound. If you don't hear that noise of scratching sound, tells two reasons. First, not stretching the skin right. Second, you didn't got enough techniques. You don't your techniques of scratching is not good. Not because you don't have enough the pressure. Yeah, so you don't need much pressure on this techniques. You just scratch the skin softly. No pressure on this. You have to remember your map. So when you touch up, sometimes you don't have to see much the hair, but you learn the map by yourself already. You know exactly where is the hair.
Brown, but then I make them very light. Very
And if you cannot see the hair, you can use the blade to move the hair out of the way so you can see better.
Mm-hmm.
And right after you're done with the, right after you're done the touch up hair like this way,
Mm-hmm.
you don't wipe them because we just scratch the skin. It's very fresh, so you need time. The pigment absorb into the skin, so you don't wipe them off. You as long as you remember the map I teach you, you're gonna follow that. This is the main hair right here,
Mm-hmm.
and the next hair you're gonna touch up is 1/4.
Okay.
And the next hair is the fill-in here between. You know, like those are you being created the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Now you just go back and touch up. Here's another man here. And then you're gonna go into 1/4 again. And then you're done. So when you touch up, you're gonna go like this way. Man hair, 1/4, and the one that you fill in between.
Mm-hmm.
You have to remember that now. Okay. See? You see this here?
Mm-hmm.
You have to open and check they have enough pigment in there. And you don't create a double line. All the hair you just go over is have to be exactly the one that's create like the first pass. Second pass you just put the more pigment in there. And not this, you know, we don't use the pressure to make it deeper. You just scratch and bring more pigment in there. And on the top right here, we need to put like more ombre in here.
Mm-hmm.
So you look on this side, you see every single hair stroke thicker.
Mm-hmm.
You see that's have enough pigment. On the two. So because this client, her original hair all the way down here,
Mm-hmm.
you have to clean them and give the ombre. In this case, can you do microblading all the way down here? The answer is yes. But to get the best result, to make the client happy and satisfied with the result, no.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do ombre shading and then microblading at the beginning to create the more natural look. But at the tail, because if you don't do the solid, a little bit solid powder effect, it's gonna don't change because you got like, if you add a couple here down here, it don't give the client a frame for the tail. It's just like her hair all the way down here.
Mm-hmm.
Now you get more here in the beginning. So what the difference? Just make the tail of the eyebrow bigger. Does it make sense? It just make the eyebrow bigger. It has no shape.
Right.
So if you get the solid, like more powdery effect at the tail, what happened? You give the client a new look. The client, they can clean up a little bit here on the bottom. So you always got the nice shape of the eyebrows.
Right.
Because he don't want to pay you to be look droopy. Nobody wants to pay you to be look older, right?
Right.
Explain for the client you're gonna raise up a very little bit, not a lot, but you know that's change her face looking. Yeah. So on this side we do the same. So her original hair, or you see she got zero here on the top, but you can see her original eyebrow all the way down here.
Yeah.
Her bone is up here, but you might open your eyes, honey. Yes, you see the distance from her eyelid to her eyebrows too close.
Mm-hmm.
So if you follow her natural eyebrows, it's gonna make her like droopy. You can imagine like the hair all the way down here. She
Right.
open and then there's no eyelids. It's gonna make her like very droopy and no good. You have to raise up a little bit to make her younger. Are you laugh? You like to be younger? Yeah. Nobody wants to pay me to be older.
I know, right? You got the point.
Yeah, I get the point.
Yeah.
So,
Amazing.
I'm gonna make this sign similar. You have to hear the noise of the machine. That doesn't mean like you go deep in her skin.
Mm-hmm.
That means like you have enough stretching skin.
Okay.
Bought some stuff from the Brow Daddy guy. So I'll bring it and show Charlie what it looks like. What you bought? I got his goat collection that just came out, and two of his Kenapa engkau dah dengar that?
I see it.
That pencil is huge. Hold it.
Holy crap! Charlie!
Now try to draw with that.
Charlie, look at the pencil.
I see it.
No, you saw it?
Yeah.
What is
Try to
it?
draw with that. Go ahead. No, I'm gonna do it in my head.
It's not bad.
It's just too big. Yes, I know. It's hard to map. Just see, I've been trying to play with these stupid things. I'm like, nope.
No, he's a man. He know that some women like it
Yeah,
big,
this is not
and
for women's hands.
he decided for some women that like it like that way.
These are for some women that have like big pencils.
Who gonna draw the eyebrow with that pencil? I just give up.
Everybody has different idea, I guess.
But maybe he's gonna be genius and popular. But he already genius and popular already. You see, it's pink, right? Like Victoria's Secret.
I saw that.
She's so smart.
I did saw that. Beautiful and
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did saw you have the new on Instagram. I
Yeah,
saw
all
that.
these right here. It just came out a couple months ago.
Mm.
Yeah, he been advertising it, so.
He run the app, that's why. I have to work harder to run the apps like him.
You don't have to. You just do it on Instagram. Instagram, I swear, to start posting stuff on Instagram. Yeah, most of his stuff is on Instagram. Yes.
I see it.
Pretty much all of his stuff is
Yeah.
on Instagram. You can place your orders and everything through Instagram with him. Not yet, that one not yet. Yes, it's done. This one. You like it? You get out of the way? No, no. Put it right there so we don't trip on the water.
But you good, Danielle. You always come and get some new technique and everything. I'm glad you do that.
She's still old. What class you didn't take, Daniel?
Huh?
What class you gonna take next?
I need to do lips. So we're not doing the removal this time, right? For this class, we're not
Yeah.
learning how to do the removal.
Yes, I teach you some.
Okay. So then I have to learn the full removal, lips, and scalp.
How many class you been take already?
4.
4 class you been through with me?
So we got the original microblading, ombre, liners, lashes. 4. So this is my 5th class with you.
You take this at this 5?
Yes.
This is 5th one?
This is number 5.
Never enough, right? Still 3 more to go?
3 more to go.
Yeah.
the tail down so much at the front, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with this beautiful client, I designed for her the eyebrows with the facelift effect. So if she wants to touch up, she can come back. You see over here we do ombre right here. So we come back, but you know even we ombre is her original hair. It's color darker than the ombre part. We just give it to her. So whenever she come back from this frame, we can still add hair once she touch up. So if she want it like more natural, she don't need no touch up. If she come back, she can come back with the hair stroke more on the base, which is great for her. But with the frame, we have to do it right because if we don't give her the right frame, she adds a couple of hair down there. My client today walk into with, I want my microblading eyebrows only. And I explained to her because she so droopy eyebrow, if microblading, just add hair in this area.
Mm-hmm.
And then her original hair all the way down here, and I add a couple hair on the top to give her the new shape. So finally, she end up with a big tail. Just don't give her the frame. So to be perfect, give the frame, and then she can touch up with more hair if she want. But in this situation, definitely need the frame. Not she don't need much hair. She need the frame in there.
Mm-hmm.
So it all depends like which clients and which situation, and then we offer different techniques for them. And say, Charlie, I would like to add only hair to see, and then if I don't like it, I can ombre later, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have the option like that, I suggest you to get ombre first and then add the hair later on top of the ombre. You see how slow my hair strokes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Super slow. When you touch it, you can move back and forth like this.
Mm.
You can go back and forth like this, doesn't matter. But you have to make sure you hear the sound of the scratching sound.
Mm-hmm.
Because I learned the math by heart already, so I know exactly where is the hair I'm gonna add in. Sometimes I not even want to know where is that. But when you learn the math by heart,
Mm-hmm.
you know exactly what is the next hair you're gonna touch up. And when you touch up, try to bring the blade towards you so you can see better.
Now I like this one. There you go. What do you do? You want to let her pick the shape which one she likes better?
Remember, you touch up in here. This is the man here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go into 1/4. You touch up the 1/4. And then you touch up the filling here later. So this is the man here already. Now I'm gonna go 1/4, touch up, and then I'm gonna go into the filling here. This is the man here. And then we go to the 1/4, and then she all set. She all done for this eyebrows. So we're gonna rub the color back in. So this is 3 layers of the hair, man hair. That is 1 layer, and 1/4 here. That is the baby hair, and then the another baby hair is the filling hair. You see the hair is not enough darker, you can go back. How many times you can go back the hair? This is very good life demo for you today. So after you practice, you see more. This is the ombre microblading process. This side is already done. She's not swelling, she's not bleeding. She looks so natural. She can go back to work right after. You watching my live? Oh yes. Do you give any comment for your friends?
Let my daughter watch.
Oh, she let your daughter watch it? So on this side you can see. You want to see like right here? Her original, you see the way I clean up her, you can see her hair follicle right there?
Yep.
It's too low. Thank you so much for the heart, everybody. So one more time, if you see the client, you got very droopy eyes, because when you might open your eyes a little bit. You see, when she opened her eyes and then her eyebrow right here is too close, make her like look sad and droopy. It's time to give her the new tail. Explain for the client, hey, I'm gonna give you the solid tail. And then this hair you have to clean up. This is now is going to be your main hair right now, main tail right now, because we measured from her ear. You remember? We measured from her ears, and then we're going to create her new tail. These couple here, it's just right here. She can twist or she can wax once a month, doesn't matter. But she just have to do it. So right now her eyes look way bigger and happier. So let me see. Now, right here. So no more droopy.
Beautiful.
Is it right? So right here, she needs a little bit work right here. Give me 1 second left. So it's gonna be like right here, a little sensitive right here. Because I don't know, but it's gonna be easy for her. More hair will work less. Less hair will work more. That is our rule. Now let me see right here. It's good. Okay, everybody, this is my beautiful client. She came in the class today, so my student can have a look at a bit. But she said like, oh, she take the chance to be in the class when student around, because Charlie's super busy. But my client, she cannot come on another day. Say, okay, good, you can come in the class. My student can learn directly, and that's good. Thank you so much to be a wonderful client. Bye, everybody. In Columbus, Ohio. Yes, I am. She got a big smile now. Look at her. She cannot see herself yet, but she got a big smile. Okay. Right after, it's not swelling. It just looks like...
That's me.
Really? That's you? Oh my goodness. You can see how nice the hair stroke we create. Looking closer. You see how dark the hair? You remember how dark the hair? This hair is going to heal beautiful with the pigment inside. When you're done with the client, right? You open the skin, you look into the hair strokes. If the hair stroke is not dark, that means like there's not enough pigment. So what you're going to do, you have to soak the pigment in this one. So you don't wipe the hair stroke too much. Usually after you scratch, you leave them alone so the pigment can absorb into the new cut, the new, easier. So whenever I'm done, they see how dark they are. They're full of the pigment inside every single hair strokes. So when they heal with the hair strokes. If you open like this, you don't see it's no color in there. That means when they heal, there's no color. Does it make sense, right?
Right.
Okay, bye everybody. I'll see you for the next video.